welcome to Boundless Leadership. I'm Shalini, and today's episode celebrates one of the most powerful forms of leadership leadership that breaks barriers not just for oneself, but for others to follow. In this episode, titled Breaking Barriers, Women Lead the Way, we'll explore how women around us embody courage, resilience, and vision in everyday life. Leadership, when combined with empathy and quiet strength, becomes revolutionary, often beginning within families and rippling through communities and workplaces. Think about it. How many women around us silently shoulder multiple roles, making countless decisions that shape future? They balance work and home, nurture and lead, dream and deliver, all without the applause or recognition they deserve. Today's episode is a tribute to those women, mothers, managers, teachers, entrepreneurs, and dreamers who lead with heart and redefine what strength truly looks like. Leadership has long evolved beyond boardrooms and hierarchies. True leadership is about resilience, adaptability, and compassion. Women across generations have shown that success is not built on command but on connection. A recent study found that organizations with women in senior roles tend to have better collaboration, higher employee morale, and more ethical decision making. That's because women lead not just with intellect, but with empathy, a combination that cultivates trust and transformation. So, when we talk about breaking barriers, it's not just about reaching the top, it's about breaking myths, expectations, and the limits society often places on what a woman can and cannot do. When I think of women who truly embody leadership, my mother stands tall in my heart. She had a diploma in secretarial practice and got married young, at just 18. Like many women of her generation, her dreams quietly faded into the background as life revolved around family and children. But one day, destiny presented an unexpected opportunity. My father, ever the visionary, had started a small computer institute cum DTP center called Visudar Institute of Computer Technology. He had taken a few computer courses out of sheer passion and wanted to create something lasting. Yet, unfortunately, life took an unforeseen turn. He had to leave for employment abroad, placing the responsibility of the business unexpectedly on my mother. Now, here's the remarkable part. Until that moment, my mother had never even touched a computer. But instead of hesitating, she decided to rise to the challenge. Supporting my father's dream became a catalyst for discovering her own. She enrolled in diploma in computers, mastered the basics, and through perseverance, learned enough to teach others. Her days were filled to the brim. By 9 a.m., she would complete all the cooking and household chores, reach the institute by 9:30 a.m., manage classes, students, clients, take a quick lunch break, and work till nearly 8 p.m., all without any household help. And yet, she never complained. In the evenings, she would return home to cook dinner, help us with homework, and ensure everything stayed on track. She was, in every sense, the backbone of both family and business. Watching her take something unfamiliar and turn it into strength taught me that leadership often begins in silence. It's the quiet decision to persevere when giving up looks easier. She didn't just manage a business, she managed hope, purpose, and courage. That's leadership of the purest kind, turning resilience into inspiration. Across India and the world, countless women lead in ways large and small. Be it a homemaker supporting her children's education while starting a side business from her kitchen, or a school principal introducing digital learning for girls in rural communities, or a corporate manager mentoring new mothers navigating career transitions, or even a young innovator launching a social enterprise that empowers underprivileged women. Each of these actions may look ordinary, but together they create extraordinary change. Women leaders bring empathy where it's needed most and stability where it's often overlooked. Did you know that nearly half of India's entrepreneurs in the micro and small business sectors are women? Most of them started out not with resources but with sheer resourcefulness. Globally, studies by McKinsey show that empowering women could add $12 trillion to the world economy. That's the power of inclusion. It uplifts not just individuals, but entire communities. And closer home, thousands of women like my mother prove every day that leadership doesn't always wear a title, it wears dedication, patience, and compassion. When women lead, societies transform. Evidence across sectors shows that female led teams are more innovative, collaborative, and people centered. Leaders like Kiran Majumdar Shah, Falguni Nair, and countless local changemakers demonstrate that empowerment is not a zero sum game, it grows stronger when shared. But here's the truth: leadership isn't only about positions of power, it's in being dependable, empathetic, consistent. It's in mothers like mine who run homes and workplaces. It's in women who lift others without losing themselves in the process. Let's carry their legacy forward in small, meaningful ways. Encourage a woman around you. Help her see her potential even when she doubts it. Create spaces for her to speak, learn, and lead. Recognize, celebrate, and thank the women who sustain our everyday worlds. Your mini challenge this week: send a message or note of appreciation to a woman at work, home, or community who inspires you. Tell her what difference she's made to your life. You never know how deeply that recognition might fuel her journey. As I reflect on my mother's story and the many like hers, I am reminded that leadership rarely begins on grand stages. It begins in kitchens, living rooms, and quiet corners where determination is stronger than circumstance. Every woman who dares to start, continue, or restart her journey despite hurdles contributes to their ever growing network of strength. Breaking barriers isn't just about fighting limitations, it's about rewriting them with courage and grace. Through these stories, we see that leadership isn't limited by gender, it's guided by purpose. When women lift themselves, they lift families, workplaces, and nations. And as we continue this journey of boundless leadership, our next episode explores how leaders can extend that same care and foresight to our planet. Join me for Leading for a Greener Tomorrow, where we'll discover how sustainability and leadership go hand in hand. Until then, remember, the world changes every time a woman chooses to rise. Thank you for listening. Stay inspired, stay empathetic, and keep breaking barriers in your own way. Until next time, this is Boundless Leadership, and I am Shalini. Thank you.